Well guys, I wasn't already expecting to make this video again, but it seems to be the case. iOS 13 Beta 6 came out today, which is kind of ironic and kind of weird because Galaxy Note 10 is coming out today. I was going to drop like 5 videos on that, but apparently Apple wanted to surprise us with an update. But here's the weirdest thing. This is my iPhone SE, and this actually started boot looping and randomly crashed now, and it's not working after I installed iOS 13 Beta 6 on this. Now, the weird thing is that I didn't do anything weird with it. It was on like 70% battery. I plugged it in, it was charging. As you can see, it just crashed right now, but it's going to boot loop and it's going to sometimes look like it's installing something, but it's not. And I'm kind of used to this because my iPhone 7 was having so many problems installing it. So I was already kind of expecting it to kind of boot loop and whatever and just kind of eventually go into it. But this has probably been doing this for the last like 30 minutes. As you can see, it looks like it's installing, but it's going to continue to crash and continue to keep having issues. As you can see, it just crashed again. The battery on this was fully, I think it was on like 97%. You guys can go watch my reviews before. This is not a faulty iPhone SE at all. I bought this brand new. There was nothing wrong with it. And now installing the beta has now fully crashed it and is not fully working. So now because this is not my main phone, this is a side phone. But for those of you who have an iPhone SE or really any iPhone, I would highly stay away from installing iOS 13, the beta. This is another reason why to do that. And I stated before, like, betas are prone to having problems, right? You're not supposed to install a beta that has an issue. But after installing beta 6, I really want to just get this word out. I don't want anybody installing this right now on their device. If it's your main phone, if it's your side phone, then it doesn't really matter. You can always just delete your data and restore from a new one. But I can only imagine if I installed this on like my main phone and it randomly started crashing like this, I would literally cry because I have so much stuff on there. Now, I also have my iPhone 6s here. Now, luckily, I haven't installed it yet, thankfully. I'm not planning to install it either. So beta 7, guys, we might just have to skip this review. As you can see, I have it grayed out for some reason. It's still not on 50% battery, but I had it plugged in, so it should have been able to install. But I'm probably going to stay away from it on my 6S as well. So really, really weird situation. I'm not too sure what's going on with it. If you guys have been with me for a minute, you guys know my iPhone 7s were having these boot looping issues as well. My first iPhone 7 that I bought, that was running into issues. And the second iPhone 7 that I bought, that was running into issues too, just installing any version of iOS 13. I think maybe the first one worked, but after that, like, I've literally almost had problems installing iOS 13 on every single one of my iPhone 7s every single time, which is such a pain. I don't think iOS 13 is a horrible software. I think it's perfectly fine, but I just don't understand this bugginess. As you can see, it's still crashing and it looks like it's doing something. It looks like it's installing, but it's not. I might let it go for like another 2 hours or a couple hours or maybe even all day and kind of see what happens. But if you have iOS 13 on your main device, do not install iOS 13, guys. You're really not missing out on much. I'm not even just saying that. It's just not worth going through the headache. Now, let's say you did already install iOS 13 and you're running into issues and it's going through boot loops like this. You can just go ahead and watch that video that I made, I think like a month and a half ago, talking about how to fix the boot loop issue. I'll leave it linked down in the description below if you happen to mess up your phone, because you're not the only one who did it. I'm kind of an idiot when it comes to these things too, and I always mess up my phones and always have to delete stuff. And like I said, as long as you don't have any of your personal information on your iPhone SE, like your photos or whatever, then you're fine. Or really any iPhone, but always before updating, installing a beta, whatever, make sure you always go and make a backup of everything. iCloud backup, iTunes backup, whatever you want to do. Back it up on your Windows, MacBook, whatever. Just make sure you have everything backed up before you go ahead and update to the newest software. So, little public service announcement. Once beta 7 comes out, I'll go ahead and review it. But right now, beta 6, I'm running into issues. I wouldn't recommend installing it on your iPhones, but that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any other questions or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys could hit that. Also, check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel. All those links are linked down below. I'd really appreciate it if you guys could check it out. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.